If you're planning on visiting beautiful Orlando, Florida, and you want to learn about dozens of must-know tips, the best restaurants, where to stay, the top recommended things to do, and so many more recommendations, then keep watching. Especially because you're about to learn about the perfect Orlando itinerary that will make your trip the best one possible. My name is Brandon, and welcome to Theme Park Recommendations. And Orlando, Florida is the theme park mecca. That is because you will find 9 world-class theme parks all within an hour's drive of one another. And with how busy Orlando gets, you're probably wondering, when is the best time to visit? With over 75 million people visiting Orlando, Florida every year, finding the perfect time is vital for the best vacation possible. This is why I highly recommend visiting during the months of January, February, September, and November. These months are the slowest months for the theme parks, and it's important to note that there's still going to be lines during these months, but the lines will definitely be shorter. Now it's time for the first of many TPR tips throughout this video. A great way to gauge just how busy the parks are projected to be is by heading over to their website and playing around with the ticket prices. Now the reason why I say this is when the price is higher, those are the days the parks are projected to be busier than the cheaper days that are projected to be less busy. Now another thing that I do is check and see just how much the Universal Express Pass is going to cost each day. This right here will really tell you a lot about how busy the parks are expected to be. Another valuable thing to know, weekends are always the busiest days to visit a theme park. And for Florida, there's a lot of Florida residents that love visiting the parks during the weekend. So keep that in mind when planning your trip to Florida. Since Orlando offers so much, how many days do you really need? And the beautiful thing about Orlando is there's so many different things to see and do. I always recommend allowing yourself to have as much time as you can so you're not going to be rushed. This is why I recommend at least 5 full days in Orlando. But in reality, 7 to 8 full days is perfect. Now, if you plan on just spending your time at Universal, then 3 full days would be great just for those parks. I would recommend 4 full days for the Disney parks, and I cannot recommend enough visiting SeaWorld Orlando and or Busch Gardens Tampa. So you might want to add in a day or 2 for those amazing parks. And of course, you cannot forget about Legoland Florida because every kid loves this awesome park. And don't forget, later in the video, I will reveal my perfect Orlando itinerary, how to get to and from Orlando. Now the great thing is, Central Florida is very easily accessible by car, and the Orlando International Airport is located less than 20 minutes from the theme parks. TPR tip. Did you know that there's actually another airport that is located 30 minutes north of OIA? This is the Orlando Sanford International Airport, and I have flown in and out of here a few times, and I highly recommend checking it out. Renting a vacation home versus a hotel room. You will not find a city in the world that offers as many hotel rooms and vacation rentals as Orlando does. But which option is the best? Now obviously, if you are planning on visiting with you and someone else, then the hotel route will be more affordable. If you are traveling with more people than that, then it's worth comparing both options. If you want some extra space, then depending on your party size, everyone could potentially have their own room if you went with a vacation home. Now what's great about this is you're not paying for 2 or 3 hotel rooms every single night. Either way, both options do have their benefits. Now for my family, we used to always stay at the on-site hotels, but after staying at Story Lake Resort for 5 nights this past January, I don't know if I'll ever stay in a hotel ever again when I bring my family. TPR tip. Always check Airbnb and VRBO. This is probably the best and easiest way to find a vacation rental, but you can also Google vacation rental homes in Orlando and you're going to find a ton of different companies to look over. Now this video took over 40 hours to create, So if you're finding it to be helpful in any way, and that's my goal, is to help you have the best Orlando vacation possible, then all I ask that you do is please take 1 second and give this video a like. That is by far the best way to help support the video and theme park recommendations. Orlando's best attractions. I recently created a very detailed video showcasing the top 20 things to do in Orlando besides the theme parks. So be sure to check out this video right here for the full list. But in the meantime, here's a few of my top recommended, not to be missed attractions. The Out of Control Dinner Show, featuring a 4.8 star out of 5 rating on Google. Now, while this is not the largest dinner show around, or the best produced one money-wise, what you get from this is a great magic show that is filled with oohs and ahs, laughs, smiles, and more. Now, for my mini golf lovers out there, you cannot go wrong with Congo River Golf Kissimmee, featuring a 4.7 out of 5 rating on Google. There is a reason why this course right here is ranked the best one in the entire area. iFly Orlando Indoor Skydiving, featuring a 4.6 out of 5 on Google. If you've ever wanted to fly or secretly think you're a superhero, then you gotta check out iFly, because this experience is so surreal, it really is hard to describe. The Wheel at Icon Park, featuring a 4.6 rating. This Icon Park attraction is going to take you on a 20-minute ride 400 feet above International Drive. The views of the surrounding area are spectacular, and I recommend riding during a sunset. From the top, you're going to be able to see Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando, and SeaWorld off in the distance. Everyone who is visiting the Universal and SeaWorld areas really does need to check out Icon Park, because this place is great and it's filled with so much to see and do for everyone in your party. You're going to find tons of great restaurants, attractions, rides, shops, and so much more. But the best part about Icon Park is that you're really going to love the free parking. Yes, they offer free parking. But believe it or not, the Wheel at Icon Park is not the tallest attraction that you're going to find here. That is because the Orlando Starflyer is 50 feet taller than the Wheel. This thrill-seeking attraction features a 4.7 rating on Google and is the world's tallest swing ride. And since you're wondering, is it really worth it? Yes, it is. But is it really scary? Hell yes, it's scary, but it's great. Orlando Tree Trek Adventure Park, featuring a 4.7 on Google. Now get ready for a fun experience, because you're going to find 97 different aerial challenges and a 425-foot long zip line at this wonderful place. Kids 6 and up are going to love this place so much, and so will the adults. Wekiva Island, 4.6 out of 5. Once you visit this one-of-a-kind attraction, you will never think that the theme parks in the busy Orlando metro area are less than 30 minutes away. This watering hole offers canoes, kayaks, paddleboards, food and drinks, live music, and most importantly, a great way to cool off from the hot Florida heat. Gatorland, 4.6 out of 5. This is a great attraction that offers close encounters to massive gators, live demonstrations, zip lines, kids activities, and so much more. Gatorland is Orlando's hidden gem attraction-wise, and I cannot recommend it enough. Now you also have to check out the 2 Fun Spot America Parks, where you're going to find roller coasters, go-karts, thrill rides, family rides, food, drinks, and so much more. And the best part is, it's free to get into the park and just walk around. All you have to do is pay per ride. And when we're talking about Orlando attractions, we cannot bring up the ever so wonderful Discovery Cove experience, which is located directly across from SeaWorld. I've done this multiple times over the last 20 years, and I have to say it really is worth it, and I definitely recommend checking it out if you're able to. Now let's talk about the best ways to cool off in Orlando. And obviously you gotta talk about the water parks. And the best part is, in Orlando, you're gonna find Volcano Bay, Aquatica, Island H2O Water Park, Disney's Blizzard Beach, and Disney's Typhoon Lagoon. Each of these water parks offers its very own theme, and you're going to find a great collection of slides, lazy rivers, wave pools, and other great water park attractions. TPR tip: if you're looking for the water park that offers the best slide collection, then Volcano Bay hands down. And if you're looking for the water park that offers the best lazy rivers and wave pools, then Aquatica is the park that you'll want to visit. What is the closest beach to the Orlando area? And that would be Cocoa Beach. And it's around 45 minutes east of Orlando and really is a nice beach, especially the Jetty Park area. Just be sure to give yourself around an hour each way due to traffic. With all this fun that Orlando offers, you're gonna get hungry. So here are the best places to eat. You will find hundreds of restaurants in Orlando. And the good news is I'm going to list off every single one of them right now. Starting off with number 1,489. Okay, I'm kidding. However, here's some of my top recommended restaurants that you definitely should try. Starting off with the all-new Skyline Chili featuring a 4.7 rating. Yes, I am from Ohio, and please don't judge me for that. However, this stuff really is delicious. Do not knock it until you try it. This amazing restaurant is located just a few minutes west of Disney, Tijuana Flats. You will find these Tex-Mex restaurants located all over Orlando, and they are very delicious. When my wife and I lived in Orlando for 8 years, we would eat at a Tijuana Flats a few times each month. That is because you cannot beat the taste, the value, and oh, I gotta talk about that hot sauce bar. Trust me, it's unbelievable, and I highly recommend Don't Be a Chicken Shit sauce. TPR tip. Tijuana Flats offers the best Taco Tuesday special in the area, and I cannot recommend it enough. Bahama Breeze. This Caribbean restaurant is always a great choice for lunch or dinner. Seriously, it's that good. TPR tip. My 3 personal favorite dishes would have to be the grilled salmon, the jerk shrimp pasta, and their Jamaican jerk chicken. Oh my gosh, their Jamaican jerk chicken is just where it's at. Rockin' Brews, featuring a 4.5 rating. You're gonna find great food, amazing service, a very fun environment, and delicious pizza and burgers. This place is so worth checking out. Yard House, featuring 4.5 rating on Google. Located at the fabulous Icon Park, this restaurant features a huge menu for both food and alcohol. TPR tip. You gotta try their firecracker shrimp appetizer. Seriously, this thing was so delicious, my wife did not want to share hers, so we had to order a second one. Now, if you're looking for a fancier restaurant to celebrate a special occasion, then I recommend trying Ocean Prime, that features a 4.7 rating. And you will thank me later for this recommendation, because this menu and wine list is top notch, and the steak and seafood will be some of the best you've ever had. Da Silva Steakhouse, 4.7. If you're in the mood for another great steakhouse, then this one's located just south of SeaWorld and you will not regret it. Their menu is full of amazing entrees and delicious apps. Maggiano's Little Italy, coming in with a 4.6 rating. You will find some great Italian food served family style at this must-experience restaurant. Everyone in your group will love eating at this must-visit International Drive restaurant. Both Universal Orlando and Walt Disney World offer their own entertainment districts that I highly recommend checking out. Over at Disney, you have Disney Springs, and Universal offers CityWalk. And you will find great restaurants, attractions, live music, shops, and so much more at both of these must-see venues. Here is a quick look at some of the other vacation guides that I have created for some other great spots for you to travel to. And for your convenience, you can find the link to these guides in the description of this video. When it comes to finding the best places to stay in Orlando, you really have a ton of different options for your convenience. With that being said, I'm going to share with you my 3 top preferred hotels that are located on Disney and Universal property. Then you will also learn about my top recommended ones that are not located on Universal or Disney property, followed by my top 3 recommended vacation rental home communities. Starting off with the best places to stay on Disney property. Pop Century Resort, featuring a 4.5 rating. It really is hard to beat the price of staying at one of the largest Disney on-site resorts. Another benefit of staying at Pop Century is how close you are to the Skyliner gondola ride that will get you over to Epcot and Hollywood Studios in no time. The Polynesian Village Resort, featuring a 4.7 out of 5 on Google. While this is one of the most expensive hotels in Orlando, it really is one of the best. And that is simply because of 3 words: location, location, location. TPR tip: I recommend stepping out on your very own beach and watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks. This truly is a breathtaking view of the magical show. Animal Kingdom Lodge, 4.7 out of 5. While the location of this resort isn't the closest to the other Disney theme parks, if you would love to watch animals freely roam from your room and you want one of the best bangs for your buck when it comes to Disney properties, then Animal Kingdom Lodge is worth a look. The first of my top 3 recommended Universal resorts is Cabana Bay Beach Resort with a 4.4 out of 5 on Google. This is the most affordable hotel that you're going to find that sits right next to the Universal theme parks. And the rooms at this vibrant retro hotel are perfect for families. TPR tip: if your kids are like ours and they love the water, then they will love the pool areas, the lazy river, and the water slide they're going to find at Cabana Bay. Low Sapphire Falls Resort, featuring a 4.5 rating. This is one of the most beautiful resorts in all of Orlando, and it's so worth staying at. From wonderful rooms to amazing views, it's hard to go wrong when you stay at Sapphire Falls. Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort, a 4.6 out of 5 on Google. This is the closest resort to Islands of Adventure, and trust me, you're going to love it here. After working at this resort for 2 years, I can tell you it's top notch. TPR tip: another benefit of staying at the Royal Pacific over the other 2 hotels that I just mentioned is that you get the Universal Express Pass included for every guest in your room for every day during your stay. It really is hard to beat that value. And if you want to learn more information about the Express Pass and how it works, especially ways you can save some money with it, then this video right here is just for you. Now you're going to find hundreds of other hotels along the International Drive area and the Kissimmee area. And these hotels can range anywhere from $50 a night to over $500. The price range is suitable for anyone's budget. And the top 5 that I recommend would be Marriott's Harbor Lake with a 4.7 out of 5 rating on Google, the Blue Green Vacation Fountains Resort, a 4.4 out of 5, Hilton Grand Vacations Club SeaWorld Orlando, 4.4 out of 5, Margaritaville Resort Orlando, featuring a 4.3 out of 5, and the Grove Resort and Waterpark Orlando with a 4.2 rating. If you are interested in renting a vacation home instead, then here are my top 3 favorite Orlando vacation rental home communities. They would have to be the beautiful Story Lake Resort, Reunion Resort, and Solera Resort. TPR tip: I always recommend checking out the amenities before you book a vacation home, because if you want a nice large pool and lots of kids activities, most of the larger vacation rental home communities, like the 3 I recommended, will offer a much larger pool area. And now it's time for my perfect Orlando, Florida itinerary. Starting off with, the first thing you need to do is just invite me so I can go have fun with you. But in all seriousness, day 1, arrive, relax and settle in, enjoy the pool, get some dinner, and prep for a great time ahead. Day 2 and 3, spend park hopping at Disney. Day 4, spend your day at SeaWorld Orlando, then go back to the hotel and relax at the pool in the evening and just take it easy. Day 5 and 6, spend at Universal Orlando Resort. Now once Epic Universe opens, then you're probably going to want to spend around 3 to 4 days just at the Universal Parks. Day 7, spend at the beach, and then day 8, pack up and head home. Orlando, Florida really is the theme park capital of the world, but located just an hour away is beautiful Tampa, Florida, and these 10 attractions are highly recommend worth checking out as well. So be sure to check out this video right here for your next Florida vacation. Now I want to know, when is your Orlando vacation and what are you looking forward to the most? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.